Hello everyone and welcome back to X4. Alrighty then, let me quickly enable the HUD, get back into the cockpit, and currently we are on our way towards a Terran orbital defense station, and I would like to start hunting for criminal traffic there because I want to increase our standing with the Terran basically, and hunting criminals is the easiest way of doing so. Okay, in the meantime, let me just take a look at our different stations. I didn't look at the Heretics and HQ for a while now. Yeah, we are still not buying enough of the research materials. What about this one? I did reassign our small courier trader to the station to act as a trader, so we can keep the energy cell supply up and we can sell the silicon wafers from time to time. Although I do believe we did just sell some. No, wait, I think the other container storage has been built, which means that we can start up the refined metal production too. Okay, let me quickly find a criminal here. It should be relatively easy. Usually these... there we go. Basically, as far as I can tell, every station should have at least one criminal active most of the time. Once we destroy them, there is a small cooldown and we need to wait a little bit for them to respawn. So the easiest way of doing this is to just destroy the pirate, move to another station, destroy the next one, so on and so forth. So tell you what, we are done here. Let's move to this station next.
Autopilot engaged.
Okay, so as I said, I think we can start setting up the refined ore production. So logical overview. I also want to only accept our own internal ore deliveries, so please only accept ore from our own miners, no one else. So yeah, internal only for the ores, and internal only for the silicon as well. Good. Energy cells we can buy from outside sources, that's going to be fine. Okay, I suppose we need to give the station some money now, because until we do so, the small trader cannot buy resources. So yeah, a little bit over 100,000 should be fine. Also, or technically we are not buying from outside sources, so I just set this one to be minimum, so it is not impacting too much on the station operating accounts. Okay then, so
thank you.
You're welcome. So our standing with the Terran Protectorate is -14. As soon as we go above -10, we should be in a good place. Also, by the way, what kind of mission is this? Board Pacific ship? No, that is out of our wheelhouse right now. Maybe later. For now, let's just look for a criminal, destroy them, and we can move on.
Stop that criminal!
Okay, that's going to be one more point for us. Next up, I suppose we could start working our way towards the inner parts of the solar system. So that one, yeah, that one leads to Pluto. I am looking for the gate going to Uranus. Let me just take a look. Where is it? It should be somewhere around here, I believe. Is that... No, that's just a regular station. Oh, wait.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I think That might be it. Okay, let's go for it. Yeah, the direction looks about right. Okay then, maybe we can try our luck at this trading station too. Well, since it's more or less in our general direction of travel. So let's take a look.
Maintenance vessel.
And there we go. There you are. Okay, okay. Now, just shoot a couple of times and that's it. We can move on. So that should be one more point with the Terrans. Next up, let's take a look at these guys. So now that the station has an operating budget, these guys should be able to, yeah, it is picking up solar power cells and it is dropping it off at the station. So our supply of energy cells should be ensured. What about the miners? This guy is full. What about this one? This one is still mining and still mining. Okay, technically it can still pick up a tiny bit of silicon. After that it should go and drop it off at the station. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, now we are minus 12. Welcome to Uranus. And from here, I do believe we need to head this way, right? Yeah, we should be heading more or less in this direction. I think I see it. Yeah, there is the jump gate. Not jump gate, but the acceleration gate. Let's take a look at this station next, so maybe we can find a criminal. I just want to reach the point where we can land on their stations, so our traders can take care of the rest of our standing with them.
Volo, gas. Volo, mineral.
And we can stop. And we have a criminal. Great. And that's it. That's going to be minus 11 next. We can move on. Lovely. This drill is going back to the station and dropping off a full load of raw silicon. These guys are still mining. I suppose I should drop off a resource probe nearby. That might help with the concentration of our mining efforts. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, welcome to Saturn. Now, we do have a couple of subsystems here. Basically, we have Saturn 2 and Titan. I think, yeah, that's just a station. There's an acceleration gate. And that is going to be, let me just take a look. Yeah, this one will lead to Jupiter. We should have another gate in this general direction. There it is. Okay, let's go ahead and fly through. I believe this one will lead into the ring system, which is obviously a decent mining spot, as you might have guessed. Okay then, let's take a look at this guy. It is dropping things off right now. Great. By the way, are we actually selling anything? Execute trade. It is dropping off the resources. On dock, yeah. How is the manager, by the way, these days? Yeah, lovely. He is almost 1 star, and yeah, as I said, managers gain skill relatively quickly. Not very quickly, but a lot more quickly than other jobs, basically. Anyways, let's go ahead and... Oh yeah, it is still very far away. I do believe that after the manager gains a little bit more skill, it should be able to trade a little bit further away. I do believe right now it is restricted to this sector. Once he is a little bit more skilled, we should be able to start trading in other sectors as well. Let me just take a look. Information. Trader. Yeah. The trader is now restricted to jumping through a single jump gate. So, yes, it can only trade in these sectors and 18 billion. That's it. But as the manager gains skill, they can start trading a little bit further away. Obviously, that's going to be a little bit better for us. Okay then. So, we should be in Saturn 2, right? Yes, we are. Okay, let's take a look at this station as a potential criminal cleanup. I suppose we could do a little bit of crystal mining here as well. Okay, I will not do crystal mining. I just want to test that lodestone, I believe. I want to see what we need to do to get our hands on one of those. So can I please get a criminal? Okay, no criminals around this station, it seems. That's fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and try to see if we can find some resource asteroids. Yeah, we have plenty of asteroids in this way. There they are, finally. Okay, I will try to look for, you know, regular resource asteroids, and maybe we can get some lodestones from them. Obviously, if I find any crystals, I will pick those up as well, but not the main focus for now. Yeah, there's a crystal right there. Ooh, and that's a blue one. That's going to be a little bit more lucrative than the regular purple ones. There we go. There's an ore asteroid. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. So if I shoot any of the regular, you know, mine deposits, are we going to get any lodestones from them? There we go. No, that's a spacefly egg. Yeah, that's illegal, but that's a good sign. If we can mine spacefly eggs this way, that might mean that we can get lodestones as well.
We will be scanning your inventory.
Oh no, you're not. I don't want to get on the bad side of the Terrans right now, so please just leave me alone. Also, I think I might have seen a little bit of twinkling here. No, I don't think so. Okay, the police is chasing us. Can you please just leave me alone? Yeah, they are very persistent, apparently. I'm tempted to just let them scan. You know what? Yeah, let's just go for it. Scan away. Let's just get it over with. Maybe they don't find it, I don't... Maybe we get lucky, I don't know.
Please halt. We will be scanning your inventory. We've detected contraband.
Okay. Fine. Yeah, go for it. Nothing that really all that important. Drop it. And the spacefly eggs. Can I get away with the security bypass?
You are now being targeted.
Fine. Okay. I am out of here. Apparently, they didn't like that I did try to keep the security bypass. Losing the other two is not the end of the world. I don't really care about the unstable crystals or the place fly eggs, but I really didn't want to lose the security bypass. Anyways, I think I will leave the sector and let's go to Titan next, I suppose. Okay then, so theoretically we should have a gate somewhere in this direction, which should lead to, no wait, more like this way, which should lead us to Titan. So let me see, more or less, yeah, something along these lines. There we go, there it is. This should lead to Titan. This one goes back to Uranus, and this is what we are looking for right now. Okay, in the meantime, let's keep an eye on our stations. So you, how are you doing? We have the first shipment of ore coming in. That's great. After that, we should have refined metals being produced. Unfortunately, silicon wafers are still not on the table. I mean, nobody is coming to pick them up. Oh well. What about a... So we are only accepting these from internal sources only. Same for the silicon. Energy cells are more or less okay. Can I force a sale? So, courier, can you please load up on silicon wafers? Maybe we can force a sale. And welcome to Titan. Okay then, you know what? Let's just take a look at some of these stations and let's see if we can hunt down a couple of criminals. I think we can pretty much confirm that yes, we can get lodestones by shooting those nodes on the asteroids. So anyways, let's just go ahead and take care of this guy. Did we get it? With the bug, it's so unreliable. I suppose we should get a message relatively soon. Next, let's take care of this one. Microlattice factory. Do we have any criminals around here? Yeah. And they docked. We missed it. Oh well. Yeah, they just docked right here. Oh well. Anyways, we did discover Titan. Next up, we should have a jump gate, an acceleration gate right here. That should lead us to Jupiter. Well, thank you. Let's just go ahead and fly through.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
So I did load up the courier with silicon wafers, but he is not trying to sell it. Can I force a sale somewhere? No, that's not what we are looking for. Read silicon wafers. Anybody buying? We do have a buyer right here in the microchip factory. Can you please try to sell it? Thank you. I think we have no trade information on this microchip factory, which is why it didn't try to sell it automatically. So anyways, as I've said, we should have a acceleration gate around this part. Let's take a look. There it is. Okay, let's just keep heading this way. Anyways, we did discover a good part of the solar system, as you can see. Next up, Jupiter. After that, we should be able to get into the asteroid belt. Maybe we can get into Mars, but I am not 100% sure. Maybe Mars is also closed off to outsiders. I think the asteroid belt will be open to us. Mars, I'm not 100% sure. I guess we will see. For the time being, let's keep an eye on our guys. So, the courier will sell the silicon wafers. That's good. And this will open up a trade view of this station. Technically, maybe we should buy a couple of satellites and deploy them around this station so we can have a continuous view of the trade offers. Yeah, I suppose that might make sense. Eventually. Okay, for now, the jump gate is relatively close now. And before we go, let's take a look at this station for criminal traffic, and then we will jump through. So we can stop right around here. Can I please get a ping?
Short-range transporter.
There we go. Okay, criminal, you're toast. Great. Okay, that's going to be one more point for us. Let's just go to Jupiter. Anyways, the trade is done. Great. What are you going to do next? So it is undocking right now. Let's see what it will try to do. So after it's undocked, it should start looking for trades. Yeah, he is milling around. Okay, tell you what, let's do it manually. Transfer wares, load up on silicon wafers, confirm and drop them off here. Trade, silicon wafers and drop off. Okay.
Thanks for your help.
You're welcome. Lovely. Now we are -9, which means we can land on their stations. Great. And yes, I think I overshot. Very much so. I didn't pay attention. Fine.
Autopilot. And
There we go. This should be a little bit more reliable. So, you will do a manual trade, that's going to be fine. How is the finances on the station, by the way? Yeah, the operation budget is 1.5 million now, but that is only because it still considers the raw resources to be bought, even though we are dealing with them internally. So technically we are only required to have enough money for the the energy cells. Apart from that, everything is being dealt with in internal ships, so that's fine. Station overview. So these are sold to everyone, that's fine. Refined metals as well, that's good. Okay. Well, I suppose at this point we can just leave them to it. Yeah. Okay. So, we are at the jump gate. Let's just jump through.
Entering Jupiter.
Welcome to Jupiter. There we go. Actually, my favorite planet of the solar system.
Visitor to pure and radiant Sol, bastion of peace and prosperity. If you too want to protect this utopia and the stars beyond, then do not hesitate. The Sol-born militia welcomes any and all volunteers to join the foreign auxiliaries, subject to qualification, and contribute their expertise to help maintain the safety of the gate network. Remember, we are the shield wall of civilization, and together, we shall overcome.
Right. I think I will give it a pass for now. Maybe later we will do it, obviously, but I am not all that interested at this moment in time. Okay, so we should have a clean way to the asteroid belt from here. So that gate should lead to it. And by the way, yeah, this is a one-way through system, that's fine. The asteroid belt is where we can make another entry into the solar system, and that is going to be through, I think, another way from the void, I believe. I might be wrong on that one. Anyways, we should have, yeah, I will set it. This should make us go through the jump gate just fine. Okay, let's keep an eye on this station. Yeah, next shipment of ore coming in. Basically, our mining ships are trying to maintain a balance between the ore and the silicon. And there we go.
Entering asteroid belt.
Yeah, there we go. And this should lead to
Unknown object.
the void, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. Or maybe, no wait, Getsufune, I think. Yeah. There is one more. Oops. That's a...
Entering system. Getsufune.
That was a Xenon K. Wow. Yeah, there it is.
Incoming xenon detected. Prepare for battle. Launching fighters. Take them down before they invade deeper into the inner core.
Should we help out? I mean, we are not exactly in a very durable ship. Anyways, this is Getsufune, and this should, yeah, there's another way into the void from here. And I think that's going to be pretty much it, right? I think so. Okay, anyways, I will go back, but with travel mode. Is that it? It's already finished.
Entering system. Sol.
Well, yeah, they took care of it very quickly. Huh. Did it drop any log boxes? No. Oh well. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look. I suppose the asteroid belt, well, should have some asteroids, right? This one, information. Yeah, it should have some ore and silicon. I believe purple means it has both gases and solids. Let's just take a look. Yeah, there we go. We do have some asteroids. Can I find an asteroid with some resources? I still want to get my hands on some lodestones. You know what? Yeah, let's not worry about this for now. Okay then, Can we get into Mars is my next question. So where is the Mars acceleration gate? There it is. Can we fly through? That's the next question. In the meantime, this guy is not reading at all.
Terran security to Talati vessel, you are approaching Terran restricted space. Please divert your course.
This is Talati Trader Lucrative Investments to Terran Patrol. We are looking for mutual opportunities to make profits.
We are not interested. We insist that you divert your course.
But we can surely achieve mutual benefit from...
Negative. We demand that you change course immediately.
Maybe we can persuade you with valuable information about...
We order you to change your course immediately, or we will be obliged to take measures to protect the safety and security of this system.
Okay. Changing course. The unrealized profits from this unfortunate loss of opportunity are split equally between each of us.
Yeah, as I said, Terrans are a little bit xenophobic. Anyways, I think that pretty much means that Mars is locked off from us. I think so. I will try to get a little bit closer. Maybe we can slip through, but I am not holding my breath. So, is there protection fleet around it? I see a couple of ships. I am not sure if they are traders or military. If we get stopped, I suppose we will find out. For now, let me just...
Terran security to approaching vessel. You are approaching a restricted area. Please divert your course immediately.
Right. We cannot go through, unfortunately. We need to increase our standing with the Terran for a little bit more. So, yeah, let's just leave them to it. As I said, our traders should be able to take care of the rest eventually. So, yeah, let's just leave them. Okay then, let's take a look at our properties. How is the Heretics End Station doing? Not good. I believe the energy cells are full. So let me see, station overview. No, we still need 20 energy cells. We need a single Claytronic. Palladium, yeah, we need 13 and 500 refined metals. I mean, technically we could deliver the refined metals ourselves because now we are making them. 500. We are now going for energy cells. After that, okay, for now, stop please. So after we have delivered the energy cells, how many whatchamacallit can be loaded? Refined metals. Only 140. Nowhere near enough. Okay, I think I will leave it to the AI. It's fine. Okay then, let's just keep on trying to make some money, I suppose. Okay, so we do have some asteroids nearby. Does any... oh wait, there we go, that's an ore asteroid. Let me see if I can get my hands on some lodestones.
Asteroid.
I think that answers that. Yes, we can find lodestones in resource asteroids without having to mine them. That's good news. Okay, so we can craft EMP bombs relatively easily. Okay, that's an unstable crystals. Tell you what, I will drop them. I don't want to tempt fate once again. Oh right, I didn't drop the AGI neural network. Parents, for obvious reasons, are very picky about AI. So drop this one as well. All of them, please. Thank you. And once again, I will keep hold of the AI bypass, the security bypass system. Okay then. I think I might go and, I don't know, maybe do a bit of mining in one of the systems. I don't think we can get anything in Organ Prime because none of the asteroids here have any resources. So mining for lodestones here, I don't think it's going to work. But we might get lucky in the Reach maybe. Or we could just go to the Grand Exchange and keep an eye on the station while we are mining ourselves. Right. Also, what do we need to make the EMP bombs? So where's spacesuit EMP? Remote detonators. I believe that's illegal items. I think so. Secure containers, I think we can get from logboxes. Oh, speaking of logboxes, can we get a ping nearby? Ah, I heard a ping. There we go. Okay, let's go for it. It will be very far away because I got the ping quite a bit of time after I sent out the wave, but should be able to spot it as we travel along. Ah, it only has 4 locks. That should be relatively easy. Well, as long as I don't mess it up like I did the last time. So, fingers crossed. And there we go. So, what do we find? So we have some basic engine fuel injectors, organu stake and needles, algae scrubbers, modular triggers, not too bad. Right. Okay. I also did see a blue ping not too far away either. Are we going to... There it is. Oh, wait. There's another yellow one. Where is it? There you are. You know what? This is also a relatively decent way of finding very useful resources, so might as well go for it. That was mostly missiles. Well, better than nothing, I suppose. It will fetch a decent price at an equipment dock. And speaking of, Right, the equipment dock is in Jupiter, I believe, right? So Jupiter, we should have an equipment dock according to the map. You know what, yeah, let's just go for this location. Autopilot. Maybe we get lucky. I just want to sell everything we have on board right now. So, anyways, let's take a look at what we have. Right. Does that mean that the station is full? Yeah, we have... Oh, there we go. We have an AI ship coming in to buy some silicon wafers. Right. Oh, right. The reason we didn't really sell anything at the start is because I have automatic pricing set up, and at the start the price is set to maximum. Tell you what, I think I will stop doing automatic pricing and let's just go for, I don't know, maximum 2789. Let's go for 150. And there we go. We have ships coming in. What about silicon wafers? No more automatic pricing. So maximum 419, 180. Let's go for 340. And what about 320? Still no takers. 300. Okay, I think I will leave it at 300. That's relatively middle of the road kind of pricing. Okay, I completely forgot about the automatic pricing. That is why we didn't have any sales at the start. Anyways, there is the equipment dock. Okay, we can stop the automatic guidance. You can stop this one. Thank you.
Disengage.
And let's just go to this station and land. Before we do so, obviously I will try to hunt down a criminal ship real quick. Okay, I don't see any criminals. Let's just land. Ah, there you are. Where have you been hiding? Let me take care of it. Yeah, I think they just undocked. So... No, there is no mercy for you. And that takes care of that. Okay, now we can dock.
Successfully docked.
Okay, first things first. Thank you. First things first, I will sell all the deployables that we have picked up. That includes these rockets as well, and missiles. That is going to be 32,000, not a lot. Yeah, let's just sell them. Confirm order and get up, and let's see what we can sell at the trader.
Thanks for your help.
You're welcome. Now we are -8. Wait, there is no trader on station. Sometimes this happens. Well, can we craft anything? We can craft some first aid kits, I suppose. Basically, instead of paying a minuscule amount of money, sorry, instead of selling this stuff for basically for maybe 5,000, we can craft these first aid kits and we can sell them for 10,000 altogether. I think that's going to be better for us. We can only craft 3 for now. Let's do it. And that's it for now. Right. Also, there we go. Now we just need some remote detonators and we can start crafting spacesuit EMPs. That's great. And unfortunately, the trader is not on station. I suppose we can quickly reload the game. That should fix it. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Well, apparently reloading the game did not help. Oh well, it was worth a try. Okay then, let's just hop on board.
Discoverer, Vanguard.
Can we buy anything here? So right now we have the Mark 1 travel engines. What is the bank balance right now? Only 33,000. Yeah, we cannot really afford anything here. Okay, but let's just take the weapons. Yeah, some of these Terran weapons are actually pretty decent. But obviously we cannot afford any of it right now. So yeah, let's not even try. Okay then. Let me just take one last look at the trader kiosk and then we are going to leave. Oh, they are back. Okay. Hi. No, wait, this is the ship upgrade vendor. The other one is on the other side, right there. Okay, fine. Let's just use a turbo lift. There you are.
Can I help? Here you go.
Yeah, let's just sell all this. Let's make a little bit of money. Don't sell the secure container. We will need that, and the lodestones. We will need those to craft the EMP bombs. Everything else I think is pretty safe to sell. A first aid kit as well, sure. And oh, this one can all go. Yeah, finding that blue crystal was the biggest impact on this sale basically. And that's it for now, I think. Well, technically we could buy the bomb launcher, but until we have the bombs there is simply no reason to waste money on it right now, so yeah. Don't worry about that. Thank you. So,
Discoverer, Vanguard.
let's go ahead and take a look. As I've said, maybe we should buy some satellites and deploy them around the place. That might help out a little bit. You know what? Yeah. What I will do, I will not buy a satellite. I will buy some resource probes. Maybe 5. That should be alright. And well, okay, I will not buy advanced satellites yet. Later. They can wait. Only buy a couple of resource probes and that's it. So, add to shopping list and confirm order. Thank you very much. Undock. And I suppose I will go back to the Grand Exchange now, and we can do a little bit of lodestone mining there. So start guidance. Let's just leave the station there and off we go.
Engaged.
Stop.
Short range transporter.
There is a criminal here. I just got the ping. Might as well farm one more point of standing with the Terran.
Please, spare our lives.
And there we go.
Autopilot. Engaged.
So, let's take a look at the stations. This one we should be able to start buying a little bit more of the resources that we need. Yeah, I think the refinery is pretty much self-sufficient from now. Let's just pump money into the headquarters. Speaking of this one, I will take away maybe this much. Let's just leave it with 100,000. confirm, and give the rest to the HQ. Okay, now it should have every single cent that it will need to buy the rest of the resources. In fact, yeah, the single piece of Claytronics is incoming. The same should be true for the rest of the resources in short order. And speaking of,
Asteroid belt.
yeah, we are in the asteroid belt. The manager has a single point already. I believe this guy also started with 0. I might be wrong on that one, but yeah, they are gaining skill. But this guy, how is your skill? Okay, now this guy is a 1 star. That should mean that the courier still a single jump, but as we gain more skill, this number should go up. So yeah, that's going to be great.
Autopilot epically failed.
Thanks for your help.
You're welcome. Yeah, sometimes when the autopilot collides with an asteroid, we get a small message. So anyways, now that we have lowered the price of our wares, we do get some trades coming in. That's great. So the station will start making some good money, theoretically at least. Tell you what, let's configure the station and let's see what we can do in terms of expansion. So if we want to copy this sequence, we can place a couple of extra next to this. There we go. I think I will stop with 3 silicon refineries and 3 ore refineries for now. Copy sequence. Oh, right. For this one, we will need to move this guy down. Let's just try something. If I turn this one this way, there, and attach it this way, it will attach now. That's going to be fine.
Entering system.
There. But the question is, will you attach this way? Copy sequence. No, it will not. Okay. So for the best result, I suppose what we need to do is get rid of this one, copy this one, and just attach it this way. And now we should be able to copy the next section. So copy sequence, and no, it will not work. Really? Okay, copy this sequence. So what do we need to do to make this work? I suppose, you know what? I think what we can do is rotate this one, maybe this way. Will you work now? No, don't rotate that way. Just attach. No, it will not work. Okay, let's detach this one. Attach this sequence. There, and let's see what kind of rotations we need to do to make this work. We might need to leave one of these connection structures in between the ore refineries, I suppose. Yeah, let's just go for that. Remove sequence and remove this one as well. There we go. I suppose we could also build the power plant, which will take care of the energy production needs. Anyways, for the time being, I will quickly put down the actual production facilities. So copy sequence. Yeah, this is going to work.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
What's the problem here? This should be fine. It's still very much in the... Why are you not attaching?
Entering system. Tikva's choice.
That's interesting. So this one works, right? Copy sequence. This one attaches. That's fine. What about you? For some reason, this one doesn't want to attach. But it is basically the same thing. Ah. And it is still in the boundary of the station.
Entering system.
Okay, tell you what, let's just confirm this for now. We will worry about the rest later on. Okay, where are we, by the way? We are... Silent Witness. Okay, so we are just about to enter 18 billion. After that, we should be right where we want to be. Okay. By the way, what is the operation budget of the station? Yeah, I think it is increasing. That's good news. Yeah, that's great. In fact, I think we can increase the refined metals because we are selling it like hotcakes. Station overview, refined metals, I think maybe 160. That might work. Okay, cancel this trade. And let's see how much this will go now.
Entering system. 18 billion.
Okay, we are going to 18 billion. Does this asteroid? Yes, it does have resources. Okay, stop. Let me quickly take care of the resource nodes on this one. This is... That's spacefly eggs. Let's not worry about illegal goods for now. Let's just focus on lodestones. Okay, I think that's good enough. Who are you fighting? I think he's fighting the Paranid. I am not going to get involved. Ooh, and the station now has 600,000. Yeah, it is starting to ramp up. Great. Okay, station overview. Are we selling refined metals? Not really. Okay, tell you what. Let's increase production. Let me just check. Energy cells are good for a little while. So tell you what, let's take off all this money. Confirm. And let's buy 2 more miners. So buy ships, medium, drill, yeah, travel Mark 1. All combat Mark 1, that's fine. A small shield, a small miner, the bare basic software, and a pilot. Good. Okay, and we should be able to afford this quite easily. And there we go. I want to buy 2 of these guys. Confirm order. Great. And yeah, we have the resources now, so they are getting built. Okay then, we are on location. Let's go ahead and see what we can do in terms of, well, finding lodestones. Let me just try something. So this asteroid is completely empty. If I destroy it, I don't suppose we are going to get any lodestones from it, right? Might as well try.
Asteroid.
Yeah, that's just a bunch of empty, well, asteroid chunks. So nothing all that relevant, unfortunately. Okay, let's keep on looking for actual resource asteroids. Okay, so the drills are good to go. Tell you what, let's just assign them to Group Alpha, and well, they can get to work. That's great. This will increase the overall production of the station, obviously. Are you okay? You seem to be having some trouble. I'm sure you will find your way. So anyways, I think I am pretty much done for the time being. I will dock at the station. Where is the station, by the way? It is right there. Oh yeah, by the way, I don't think we have ever landed on the actual station yet. So, tell you what, let's dock there, sell what we can sell, and we are going to say goodbye then. And there we go. Okay. By the way, how are things around our fledgling empire? Thank you. So, we have the claytronics, we have the energy cells, we are still missing the refined metals and the tellurium. We have the money for them, so it will be taken care of eventually, I suppose. So the Heretics and HQ is good to go. What about this guy? We are still selling the silicon wafers at a reasonable pace, I suppose, so that's fine. And our little ship is buying the energy cells. The resources are flowing in, that's great. In fact, I think at this point we have enough miners to satisfy the station. Okay then, let's just take one last look at this. So, can I please build this next section? Copy sequence. Okay, there we go. So, once everything is built, we are going to have 3 ore refineries and 3 silicon refineries. That's great. Confirm module changes. And can I squeeze in a energy cell production? Ideally, I suppose we can put it on the bottom of this connector. But for that, we will obviously need to expand the station footprint a little bit. So basically, I would like to have it here. And, well, maybe 1 kilometer should do it. Let's take a look. Yeah, I think 1 kilometer will do it. Okay, let's expand the station. So, plots, this one, and I would like to go down by 1. So, Y minus direction, there we go. Okay, and for that we need a little bit more money. So, Grand Exchange Station, this one, just give me a little bit of extra. Yeah, that should do it. So, manage plots, this one, buy license. Thank you. Continue, and we should be able to squeeze in that solar array. This one, rotate it this way. There we go. Okay, it is now attached, but obviously I would like it to be a little bit better positioned. Oh wait, just put it back please. There we go. So if I rotate this one, I don't suppose we can rotate it to be completely perpendicular. No, we cannot. I would love it to face the sun, obviously, but you know what? Just to make it fit and align with the station more or less, I will just orient it this way. So is it more or less okay? No, maybe 15 degrees more. Basically, I just want to have the majority of the solar panels to line up with the station. I think, yeah, this will look okay. What about this way? No. I think this is going to be the best orientation. Let's just zoom out. Yeah, I think I will be okay with this. So as I've said, I would love it to face the star, but beggars can be choosers. So yeah, it will work just fine. It's not really important, it's just aesthetics, so this is going to be fine. And this is going to be enough energy production to satisfy all these facilities, so that's going to be great. Okay then, confirm module changes. How much is this going to cost us? Oh geez, 3 million. Wow. But it will have to be done. So yeah, let's just go ahead and build it. Let's go for it. Close menu. Okay then. Well, I suppose at this point all we can do is wait for this place to ramp up production and wait for it to have enough money so we can give it the construction budget. Okay, I will give it... Oh, right. Don't forget to actually sell what we need to sell so we can actually make some more money. We should be able to sell everything we need to sell at the local traders. Oh, wait. We have no crew on the station. I suppose that means... Oh, okay, we do have a trader. Basically, without having workforce on the station, we are not going to have anyone milling around. But thankfully, we at least have a trader.
Can I help? Here you go.
Yes, you can. So let's sell the space fly eggs. Keep hold of the lodestones and the secure containers, and sell the manelian crystals. 250,000, not too bad.
Good luck.
Thank you.
out there.
And by the way, how many secure containers do we need per bomb? Just a single one. So technically we could sell 8 of these and we would have enough, but you know what? Let's not do that. Let's just hold on to them and that's gonna be fine. And there we go, one of our mining ships is off to mine a little bit more. And that is our courier. Everyone is busy. Okay then, let me just hop onto our Discoverer.
Discoverer, Vanguard.
And let's take one last look at the stations. So now that we have a little bit of extra money, might as well give it to the station so it can operate a little bit better. Station overview, let's make one last look at it. So energy cells, once we have this one taken care of, we should have enough being made that we might be able to sell the excess production. Silicon, internal only, that's fine, or internal only, that's great. And energy cells, anyone can come here to sell, but we are taking it taking care of it mostly by ourselves, so it's fine. The actual production is happening here. For now, only a single production facility for each, but over time we are going to have 3 of each. And we are selling silicon wafers and refined metals. Refined metals, maybe we can go down to 155. I know we can sell it at 150. This might be a little bit too much. 150. Yeah, let's just leave it at 150, it's fine. And silicon wafers, we are selling silicon wafers at 300, so that's great. Okay then. So, I think we can leave it here. Once we have the 3 million, this is going to be the station that we are going to work with. I think there's enough space for us to put in the pier module for big ship docking. So that's going to be fine. By the way, do we have any construction ships nearby? Yes, we do. You know what? Might as well pay for it now. They will stay until the job is done, so might as well take care of it now. Okay then. I think this is where we will leave things. All that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you like the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.